everyone, I'm Sarah Kajumko with your political news update for Tuesday, May 3rd. The government has released details about how Osama bin Laden was captured. Back in 2007, U.S. officials learned about bin Laden's chief messenger from prisoners at Guantanamo Bay. They then used this information to trace the courier right to bin Laden's front door. The compound in which the terrorist leader has been living was planted in the middle of Pakistan, close enough to the country's capital of Islamabad that it was practically drone-proof. In addition, there were no windows facing the road, no internet or phone lines to be traced, and 15-foot walls surrounding the building. Pakistanis living in this small town also reported their unknown neighbor burned his trash, something that should have raised U.S. officials' eyebrows. Many U.S. lawmakers are now accusing Pakistani police of either turning a blind eye and or not checking up on their suspicions. But that's not the only question raised because of bin Laden's death. Everyone wants to know whether this is the end of Al-Qaeda or if there is a new leader waiting in the wings. U.S. officials say there isn't, though the militant group's lower members are still trying to regroup after this loss. Bin Laden has been on the FBI's most wanted list since 1999 and had a $25 million bounty on his head since the September 11th attack. The only name that does crop up is bin Laden's own physician, who has also been called the terrorist leader's closest advisor. Meanwhile, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is calling on members of the Taliban to abandon Al-Qaeda and take part in a peaceful political process. The U.S. has been trying for years to separate the bad Taliban members from the ones that may leave in exchange for freedom. Achieving that goal has become even more pressing as the U.S. plans to begin withdrawing troops from Afghanistan later this year. And in other global news, Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper won his coveted majority government in elections last night. This is the first time the Conservative leader will hold a majority in Parliament since his time in office. Despite having to work with the opposition party, the leader has pushed through lower taxes, avoided climate change bills, and upped military spending. And that's your political news update for Tuesday, May 3rd. I'm Sarah Kajumko. Check back with RTTnews.com all day for the latest political headlines.